A couple on a mission to rescue their family home.
Holy shit. I can't believe this.
Will their rural retreat survive a 9-kilometer trek?
I didn't get a wink of sleep last night.
Across a killer quagmire?
This is worse than giving birth.
And highways from hell?
We caused a huge commotion here.
Calling this monster mansion will be nothing short of one massive move. Calgary, Alberta, a sprawling metropolis on the edge of the Canadian Rockies. Chuck and Diane Goldade live just outside the city in this rustic rural retreat.
We've lived in this house for 7.5 years. We've really come to love the house and living in this spot.
We've had great memories here. It draws people here. It draws parties here. It draws fun times, events.
Their daughters, Jennifer and Stacy, are always welcomed home with an open door.
It's such a beautiful, unique house, and it suits them, and it just kind of fits into their lifestyle.
This house knew us. There is something about it that just, it was meant for us.
A huge open-plan kitchen and snug living room make this Chuck and Diane's dream home.
We felt at home, comfortable here. It was like we've been here before.
But trouble's brewing on the horizon. Calgary's expanding fast, and the diggers are at the door. Their ranch sits smack bang in the center of a new 1,100-acre housing development.
Definitely the energy around the land has changed. Before, it was kind of their private little oasis. Now there's lots of heavy equipment running through here.
It is time to go, because otherwise if we don't go, they'll mow us over.
Chuck and Diane have hatched a daring plan to move their house from the outskirts of Calgary's suburbs 9 kilometers to reach a secluded spot in Dewinton. Crossing construction sites and climbing steep hills will make this a risky road trip.
We're looking forward to our new destination, and it's great to be able to take the house with us.
Moving the house will cost Chuck and Diane $80,000. Building a new basement and landscaping another $150,000. Bringing the total cost for this ambitious venture to just over $230,000. To carry out the move, they've called in Alberta's #1 house haulers, McCann Building Movers, headed up by foreman Dwayne McCann.
We're handling their house. This is their future, you know, so it's a big responsibility.
First step, punch through to the basement.
It's just not a little renovation of the bathroom, if you get my drift.
Now Dwayne's boys can tackle their first major challenge. Chuck and Diane's home weighs over 70 tons. It's a hefty house with a complex layout. The garage sticks out, and the sunroom hangs in the air. Lift the house now, and it could come crashing to the ground. So Dwayne's crew must build a 22-ton support crane underneath the house made from steel beams. This will bolster the garage and sunroom, so the huge house can make it down the road in one piece. It's critical that they put the beams in just the right spots.
If we don't load it the way we have to load it, then yeah, I mean that garage essentially probably will fall right off the side there. The greens are the mains, pinks are cross beams, and then flush ones are the long ones.
It looks like it kind of could crumble at any second.
When we were looking at some of those cheap flights anywhere in the world, those looked really good right at this point in time.
It takes a giant steel sandwich made from 28 beams to hold the enormous house firm.
Good! Go ahead once! Over it! We're just kind of building another floor to hold up the walls and the center beams. And watch your back. Over top. Over top. You guys got her, yep. Okay, now we can keep going. Good. Fingers. 2, 3. Good. Well, if we didn't put what we put in there, I mean, I hate to see what would happen when we started lifting it up. I think we pretty much got everything here, so it's just a matter of slipping it in there and jacking her up.
They position 8 heavy-duty jacks underneath to lift the 90 tons of house and steel up off the ground.
It's about to happen. Oh my Lord.
Going up!
Amazing. Holy smokers, yeah. Oh man.
We're sticking over here where the door is.
It was sticking a couple spots there, but nothing some big bars can't fix. Persuasion bars, we call them.
Look at the space. Unreal. This is worse than giving birth.
Cecil, we're good?
Yeah, everything is good here. We're all free.
That's it there!
We're winning. Woo!
In Calgary, Alberta, Chuck and Diane Goldade are upping sticks and moving their 70-ton house 9 kilometers to this quiet spot to escape from a development being built on their doorstep.
It's very stressful. You know, you're hoping that the house stays all together and everything is level and everything will work out.
Wayne McCann's crew have knocked out the basement walls and raised the house up on a 22-ton grid of steel beams. Next task, slide the house onto wheels so they can get trucking.
We got rid of all the concrete, all the wooden walkout walls, and now you can just see it's just a clear path for our main beam.
They're using soap for extra lubrication.
We're good to go. We're gonna pull over pretty quick here.
I can't believe it's sliding and it's just moving.
Holy smokes. Oh gosh. Oh man. Look at that done.
I didn't think it was this quick. I thought it would be very slow for that amount of weight. Unbelievable.
Oh, okay, yeah. We're in it too deep now, no turning back.
See what happens with the next stage.
Chuck and Diane's rural retreat is locked, loaded, and ready to roll. Dwayne's crew must haul it onto dry land for the night, or this beast will sink out of sight.
Coming ahead.
Slow and easy. Don't want to be jerky.
Holy smokes. Easy, buddy, easy. It's starting to tilt a little. It's tilting. Oh, jeez.
It looks worse than it is on that angle.
Holy, I can't believe this.
Straighten out just a bit. A bit more. That's it for today. Perfect.
"8 a.m., the day of the big move. The sun rises to reveal a crystal clear Alberta sky.
That view is amazing. Wow. It's going to be a nice day. No wind. That's good.
Police have given Dwayne's crew just 5 hours to haul the ranch the 9 kilometers to Chuck and Diane's new plot.
Ready to go. I didn't get a wink of sleep last night, but I'll probably sleep good after this one's done, so.
It'll be okay. I keep saying that to myself.
We're gonna start creeping out this construction road. Go from there.
Get up on the road there, Sean. We're ready to go here.
It's time to hit the road, but there's some very heavy traffic up ahead. Between the house and the highway sits a vast housing construction site. Monster trucks and giant bulldozers are shifting huge amounts of dirt and hurtling across the landscape. Time to move wrong, and these heavy haulers could trigger a catastrophic crash. Barry will need to check his speed to avoid a demolition derby. Dwayne and his team must keep a constant lookout, steering the huge home around the massive machines to safety.
We got the right of way, that's for sure. When you're this big, I think they're going to get out of our way.
There's too much equipment to do, anything too fast. The slow guy wins the race here.
Every corner is a super tight squeeze for this unwieldy house.
We okay on the driver's side there? Looks like we're getting close to the dirt.
We're going to rub a little bit of the dirt here, but it's all loose fill anyways.
Thankfully, there's some mighty machines on hand to clear the mounds in their way.
You need a bulldozer? It's like, oh, okay, yeah, just a second.
Yeah, that's right.
They had just a space to go, and that was kind of tight.
It'd be nice for it to already be there, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah, we got through first part anyway. Now we got to go deal with the public.
Up ahead, Dwayne's crew faces an even bigger hurdle. The McLeod Trail. During rush hour. To reach the new lot, they must turn left, heading into the traffic. If they're not careful, they'll make headline news. So the police must close this lane, delaying thousands of commuters. The crew will have to move quickly to snake onto the correct carriageway and let the traffic pass.
The only way to get out of here is going down the wrong side of the highway, so it's a 3-lane highway here, but I mean, we got the cops with us. Without them, probably couldn't stop the traffic here.
Well, it looks like we caused a huge commotion here when you look around, isn't it?
If you can see already, we probably already have 200 cars backed up here. This is a major highway coming into the city here, so we don't have a whole lot of time here to tie up the traffic. Straighten out! Man, it's unbelievable how big that thing looks. It's crazy.
I have never seen the McLeod Trail shut down, but those places were really good.
It's not every day you see that highway completely shut down. It's pretty cool.
In Alberta, Chuck and Diane Goldade's rural retreat is on the road, leaving Calgary's sprawling suburbs.
Wow, that is a cool picture of having the house here and Calgary in the background.
Wayne's boys are 6 kilometers into the 9-kilometer trek, hauling over 90 tons of house and steel up a steep hill and away from the city.
Look, the weather's beautiful. Good day to move a house, if you ask me.
Signs, posts, trees, that's going to be our biggest concern now.
This will be a fun corner, that's for sure. Yeah, let's get into it and see what happens.
Up ahead, Dwayne's team faces a tight left turn. Road signs and overhead power cables make the route an obstacle course. Try taking the turn now, and the wheels will sink. So the crew will have to remove the signs, raise the cables, and direct driver Barry with extra precision so he can steer the house to safety.
It's going to be pretty tight in here because they've got to kind of make a right angle in here.
I'm going to pull the stop sign out and hopefully it goes back in the way it came out. This is a bit of a tight one. Sharp! Good there, come through that ditch there a little bit, but nothing those tires can't handle.
You could see the far wheel start to go into the ditch, so I was like, ugh.
Snaking the house through banks and bends, this is serious trucking.
A little bit stressed out, but keeps you on your toes.
Got about 5 feet up here, Barry.
Chewing up the tarmac, Dwayne's boys make up for lost time.
Yeah, keep going.
Another tight turn.
Sharp, sharp, sharp. Back this way, sharp. Back this way, sharp. A little soft there, but I think it was just kind of in a little spot where the water's been sitting.
And a rogue road sign aren't enough to stand in their way.
Oh, there we go. Nice. Good, let go. Our sign guy must have missed that one. I'll have to give him a talking to.
But there's a major obstacle up ahead that could bring this move to a grinding halt.
Big hill coming up.
This massive mansion may be on the home stretch, but between the house and the foundation, there's a steep and bumpy field. Try climbing this hill now, and the monster truck will struggle. So the crew need extra pulling power fast. They're pinning their hopes on a digger, providing enough horsepower to heave the house up the hill to the drop zone.
Got a bit of a rough little field to go through here and then a hill.
There's been a lot of hills of various kinds, some literal and some symbolic. I think we can do this.
This enormous house was not built for hauling, and now it's going off-road.
So we're gonna hook on with the loader here. Hey, we're on a pretty good slope. There's no sense in risking it.
I think they're going to get this tractor or something to help them push, or we all go behind the house and help push. I'm not sure.
I think we'll give it a shot here and see what happens. Come up the hill nicely there. To be honest with you, without the front end loader, we would have got stuck.
Nearly there. I can see the basement.
We are here. We are here. And we just need it to be on where we're sitting.
But this move's not over yet. In Dewinton, Alberta, Chuck and Diane's enormous house has escaped Calgary's suburban sprawl and is almost on its spacious new plot.
Coming ahead. Nice and easy. Yeah, down a bit. Back this way. There she is. Good as it gets now. Good job.
So I think we got a beat here.
This massive house is in good shape, but it still faces one final hurdle, a slippery slide onto its new basement.
Reverse the process. Jack her up, slide her over, put her back down.
It's time to come on home to the foundation.
Good. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Dwayne's crew now face their final challenge, lower the house down. But there's a problem. The beams won't slot down into the basement walls.
They're off by a couple of inches there, so just cut them, make them fit, and get the job done.
Oh yeah, slowly but surely. Get her settle on in there.
Coming down.
Look at that.
It is down.
That's her, yep. Down, safe and sound. I think that's pretty good for a day's work, if you ask me.
I'm amazed. You certainly got my respect.
I think it looks really good here. I didn't think it looked, in fact, I think it looks the best. Hey.
Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you guys enjoy it.
Six weeks later, winter's arrived, and Chuck and Diane have moved back into their rural retreat.
Feels great to be back in the home.
They've left the dust and noise of their old plot behind.
Here, of course, there's horses and pasture again, so it's a throwback to a couple of years ago, really. So this is nice. It's nice to be here.
It's the perfect spot for their beautiful home.
I go for a walk up the hill here, and it's just phenomenal walking and coming back down, and it's just such a gorgeous view of the mountains. It really truly is. It's amazing.